Hey y'all, what's up? This is Mary Jane Wilds, and let's talk about it. So, I just want to get into basically interracial relationships right now, because we have basically Tika Summers, whatever her name is, Tinka. She's actually dating a white guy, and she made a comment stating, you don't have to, baby them, or you don't have to look out for them right now, because basically, if they got a problem with you talking about racist, then you got to question them, or basically, the relationship you got with them. And that's a very strong statement, because we have a lot of interracial relationships right now. And just going through this time right now, it's crazy. It's really, really reminding me of like back in like what happened with Martin Luther King, with Malcolm X. It's like every 40 years the same shit happens over and over again, it feels like. And it's freaking crazy. It's like it happens every 40 years. But it's like it's getting better. You would think after Obama, it'll be some change. It's getting better with this racism, but it's still there. So that's the thing we gotta like focus on. And it's like basically we need a change. Not just a president, not just a black face. We need actual change for black people. We need, I guess, black charter schools, we have black colleges, especially in Atlanta, but we need more. The same thing that the white people are getting, we need to get. The same experience, their experience we need to get. We don't need to experience growing up in the hood. Our children don't need to experience growing up in the hood. It should be more opportunities for blacks. It should just be way more. And then also, we also got to teach our black kids too. Especially like with littering, because I notice you go to a black neighborhood, it's a little, it's littering. Even New York, it's like a lot of more littering than Atlanta. Atlanta is like less. The streets is nice, it's clean, it even smell different. No garbage on the floor, no chip bags on the floor, nothing on the floor. It's just totally different. But you notice if you go to a white community, it's like that, and then you might go to a black community and it's littering. So you gotta teach the children also, because there's some children that have parents that don't teach them nothing, and they just, I guess, depressed because we haven't had the opportunities that they had, and they just get stuck. They don't keep fighting and fighting and fighting what we should be doing. It's like we've been fighting all our life. That's all we've been fighting. Black people have been fighting since I don't know how long. And we've always been fighting. And we did have something, what they used to call it, they called it the Black Wall Street, what happened in Tulsa, Texas. We had something. We had that. We had black businesses. We had all of that. We had our own blocks. We were like, we had it all. But what did they do? They came down. They burned down our stores. They burned down our businesses. They burned down our churches. They burned down everything we had. They burned down Black Wall Street. And it's like the same things happen over and over again. And now we're finally trying to do something, basically doing the same thing they did to us then. And they have the power to do what? To lock us up. They have the power to call the police, and the police do the same shit they do. It's crazy how a black person could call the police when they need help and they end up getting locked up, or they end up getting killed. It's crazy. And even like, I know you see it like in movies and stuff, when you calling an ambulance and when you calling the police, it's like you gotta say like white woman down, or you know, you gotta be in a predominantly white area for the police to come as fast as it will come in the hood or in the bad neighborhood or in a black area, or just for a black person just calling the police. It's different. So it's a lot of stuff that still needs to be changed. I mean, we have our black schools in Atlanta, like, you know, we have our black businesses in Atlanta, but it needs to be global. It needs to be everywhere. It needs to be in New York. It needs to be in everywhere. It needs to be in Texas. It needs to be in Minneapolis. It needs to be everywhere. So they finally getting the taste. They finally tasting what they fucking did to us back then. So I see it's a lot of peaceful protesting going on. It's a lot of, what's his name? Al Sharpton's out here. It's a lot of Al Sharpton's talking now for the blacks, which is good. But it's like now they're leading the people into this bigger change. And I mean, I heard one lady she was talking and she was preaching and she was saying she don't care if they burn the whole city down. It's still not it's still not, like, as long as you get the message. If you don't get the message, then it's like pointless. And she said something too that was really powerful. She said, basically, the white people are lucky that we're doing all of this. We're rioting, we're protesting, and we're doing all of this just for equality. We're not doing it for revenge. Because if it was revenge, it would be crazy. And that will definitely bring martial law. So it's a lot going on right now. And we just gotta, I guess, live life one day at a time to see where this is going. But the corona epidemic definitely cleared up. That's the other day. I just seen that New York had no death tolls, no new cases. So that's great. And Atlanta's opening back up slowly but surely. So it looks like things is going to be falling back into place soon. So we'll fucking see. But for right now, tune in and like and subscribe. And you'll definitely hear me again with some more updates, y'all. Later.